Right now, someone is looking at you and making a judgment that will cost you money, respect, or a potential partner. And the worst part? You have no idea what you're doing wrong. There is a silent hierarchy in every room. You are either the architect or the shadow. If you feel invisible, you aren't just shy. You are a victim of social blindness. But in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to give you the social X-ray. I will show you how to read the room before you even speak, and how to stop paying the invisible tax forever. Forget emotions. In this room, there is only data. While the amateur looks at faces, the alchemist looks at flow. Social flow is the invisible current of attention. Think of it as a stock market, where attention is the only currency. And most people are going bankrupt without even knowing it. Take a high-stakes board meeting, 5 powerful men. The loudest one, the one speaking the most, is often the one with the least real power. He is auditioning. He's paying the tax. Now look at the man in the corner. He hasn't said a word. But watch the others. When he leans back, 3 of them subconsciously adjust their posture. This is biological subjugation. He is the anchor. He doesn't need to speak because he owns the space. This is your first X-ray tool, the mirror test. Power is not who talks first. Power is who sets the rhythm. In any group, the person with the highest status is the mirror master. Everyone else is a reflection. If you find yourself leaning in when they lean in, or nodding when they nod, you have just been hacked. You are no longer the architect. You are the shadow. Humans are biological storytellers. We are wired to share, to confess, and to seek validation. We tell our secrets because we think it lightens the load, or because we want to impress the person across from us. But here is the cold truth that Robert Greene warns us about. Information is the only currency in the social market. When you talk, you are spending your currency. And often, you are spending it on people who don't even like you. Think about it. Have you ever shared a dream or a secret only to feel a cold shiver of regret a second later? You just handed a loaded weapon to someone who might envy you, or someone who is waiting for your downfall. This is what psychologists call the urge to be understood. It feels like a relief, but it acts like a poison. It makes you predictable. It makes you weak. But what if you could turn that poison into a trap? In high-stakes negotiations, FBI profilers like Voss use a technique called the effective pause. They use silence as a vacuum because they know that your brain literally cannot handle an empty space. You will keep talking just to stop the discomfort. And that is when you will give away everything. However, being a social alchemist isn't about being a wall. It's about being a mirror. Most people don't want a critic. They want a safe harbor. To weaponize this silence, you must first master tactical mirroring. When someone shares something, do not give an opinion. Instead, repeat the last 3 words they said as a question. Really stressed? No way out. This subtle echo signals to their brain that you are 100% present. It invites them to go deeper without you ever having to pry. Second, use the empathetic label. Instead of saying, "I know how you feel," use phrases like, "It seems like you feel," or "It sounds like." By labeling their emotion, you bypass their defenses. You are no longer just listening to words. You are decoding their soul. And finally, the 4-second rule. After you mirror or label, give them a thoughtful pause, not a cold stare, but a warm, expectant silence. Nod slightly. This silence says, "I'm processing what you said because it is important." In this space, people don't feel judged. They feel understood. And an understood person is an open book. They will tell you their secrets not because you forced them, but because they finally found someone worthy of hearing them. Everything you have learned today is not a trick. It is not a way to cheat people. It is a way to reclaim your power from a world that wants you to be loud, reactive, and predictable. True power is not being heard. True power is having the choice to speak and choosing not to. Most people are slaves to their reactions. They speak because they feel an impulse. They share because they feel an itch. But an alchemist? An alchemist operates from the center of the storm. Start small, tomorrow, in your next conversation. Don't try to be the most interesting person in the room. Be the most present. Use the mirror. Use the label. And then, embrace the silence. Watch how the world opens up to you when you stop trying to force your way into it. The social alchemist doesn't just watch the room. They design the atmosphere. And the most powerful atmosphere is the one you create with the things you choose not to say. If you are ready to stop being a reflection and start being the architect, welcome to the inner circle. Subscribe to join the alchemists. This is only the beginning. Stay silent. Stay powerful.